What's going on, everybody? This is Micah just checking in with another video on if it fits your macros shopping. So I'm currently at 400 to 425 gram carbs, 60 to 65 gram fat, and about 205 grams of protein. I did lower my macros. It's been a little bit, but I was at 550 gram carb, 75 gram fat, and 205 gram protein. I decided to drop my macros. And I'm pretty content on where I'm at with my strength, my muscle gains throughout the off season that I've had, my building phase. So I'm pretty confident on where I'm at, and I was actually tired of eating a lot of food. So here's what I currently have at the Walmart. I do shop at another place, so it may not look like a lot of food, or I don't have a lot of protein in this cart, but I actually get it at Fred Meyer. So here's some things that I usually pick up at Walmart. Typically, I try to get some vegetables here. They are pretty much cheaper than Fred Meyer, but I actually have some zucchini squash, I have some asparagus, I got some onions, I got some fruit. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to fruit. I don't like cutting it up, so I just grab some fruit. Currently, I think that's kind of one of the things about if it fits your macros. People think that you just eat junk and garbage throughout the course of the day, and you don't really get a lot of nutrient dense type foods. But it's really important to get your vegetables and fruit servings. You want to cover your macros. You don't get extra credit for going above and beyond those macros. So that's where I'm able to be a little bit more flexible with my foods, my food choices, with the current macros that I'm at. But I did get some hamburger. I'm planning to have some hamburgers later on in the week. It's 96.4. And looking at some tortillas, I just picked these up. These are pretty awesome. So you got some flour tortillas, and look at the fiber. If I can check it in, I got 13 grams of fiber per flour tortilla. Pretty dang awesome. Because fiber is definitely another thing that you want to be aware of when you're doing flexible dieting, or even just when you're trying to be healthy. So I actually got some fantastic Pop-Tarts low fat. This is something that I usually can't get any other place other than Walmart, so thank you, Walmart. But I definitely love the brown sugar. It's definitely one of my favorites. I got some typical fat-free Pringles. Definitely my macros are really high, so I can still have a lot of Pringles. And I actually have some 80-calorie hamburger buns, and just wanted to try that out because I know later on in the prep that's what's going to have to happen. My carbs are going to drop. I actually picked up my Sara Lee calories, 45 calorie bread, so I can do some French toast. As I'm lowering my macros, my carbs, I do have some cinnamon swirl. These are kind of higher on the carb side, but this is actually pretty decent as far as where my macros are, and still being able to fit that stuff in. I actually got my my Fiber One cereal, and I've got my Lucky Charms. My wife really likes the chocolate type flavoring cereal, so why not get the Lucky Charms chocolate style? I'm going to be honest with you, I was really skeptical when I first started doing if it fits your macros, flexible dieting, but when I started reading food labels, it's pretty close to what I typically get when I eat clean, so-called. So with oatmeal, typically the macros on cereal is pretty dang close to oatmeal, and I'm not a big fan of oatmeal unless it's myoatmeal.com. Definitely love those things, but those are pretty so I don't really get to have that very often, but I picked up these as well. Lean Pockets barbecue recipe chicken, pretzel bread. These are pretty dang good. I started eating those, and then of course I got some Eggos low fat, and these actually have pretty good amount of fiber as well. But you actually get 2 waffles for 27 gram carb, 5 gram protein, and 2.5 gram fat. Pretty dang good as far as if you looked at oatmeal, the breakdown. I do have some rice cakes in here because typically sometimes I just don't have enough fats and I just have to have carbs. So I just kind of have some variety. I know I can eat Pringles, but honestly, I like to have a variety. So that's just basically what I usually get at Walmart. Ooh, I did pick up some sauces. I had some Szechuan spicy, and this is actually only 4-gram carb, 0.5 gram fat per serving. So I'm definitely incorporating that. I love my Asian food. That's just the way it is. And then I got some General Tso's seasoning as well. This one is a little higher on the carb. It's 10 gram per serving, but 0.5 gram, fat. So I'm pretty excited to incorporate these. I really do enjoy Asian food, so if I can continue to eat that throughout my prep, I'd be pretty happy. Other than that, that's a quick rundown of what I typically get at Walmart. Thanks for checking in. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, comments, definitely put them in the comments below, and I will be glad to answer those. But thanks for checking in. Have a good one. Bye-bye.